Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Can you guys
Good,
hear us well?
good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Yeah, this is our first official English call to the world. So please, guys, let us know if the audio is good, if you guys can see and listen to us with good quality.
Hello,
Yeah,
Gregory Luno.
Luno.
Haroldo Michelotto Jr. Yes, we can. Okay, thanks, Haroldo. Joshua. Yes,
Nice. Where
nice
are you
to
guys
meet
from?
you.
I bet Gregory is from France.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good to see you here. We are just starting our live session, the kickoff session of our Rust Bootcamp. It's a long journey that we've been preparing. Oh yeah, this is Gregory is from France. You got it. New France.
New
Okay,
France, yeah.
Canada. Brazilian living in London right now. Okay, Haroldo. How is the weather there in London? I've heard that there are some today in England is kind of
Chaotic.
messy.
Yeah, but we don't
Hope
know if
I
it's
hope
the media.
you are right, Haroldo, with all the messy things happening in the UK. Hi, Joshua from Nigeria. Great
That's
to
good.
see you.
Yeah, there
Okay,
is other
so
six guys, right? I can see here that there's 10 people, and we know of 4 people where they are from. But what about the others? Just to let you guys know, we are just waiting a few minutes to more people join us because sometimes people take 5 minutes to start and just let's wait a bit. So
yeah, okay. So while people arrive, I'm going to present myself. I am Daniel, also known as Danny Cookie. I am one of the founders of Web3 Dev, and we've been running different boot camps and courses for the last 2 years. We've been doing different themes, Solidity, DAOs, everything about Web3. And from the beginning of this year, we started to learn more about Polkadot. And me and Yan, we were in Hong Kong for the Polkadot Blockchain Academy. We learned a lot there, and we wanted to share some knowledge that we got there. We had the honor to meet many different Polkadot ecosystem developers and also some of the instructors of the Polkadot Blockchain Academy were there, and one of them, Sean, is the author of the Rust State Machine, which is a learning kind of a course or a learning journey for Rust. And we like this Rust State Machine a lot, and we decided to transform the content that Sean created into one of our boot camps. So this is what we are going to learn in the next, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully, you can finish the journey in about 2 weeks, I believe. Depends a lot on how much effort you put on it, but it's very knowledgeable. The the course is very intense, so you have a lot of doubts and things that you're going to learn on the fly. So the first thing that you should do is to get into our Discord. So there you can meet the other course fellows. Yeah, this is the platform. So let's share my screen here. Okay,
Yeah, just
present.
wait a second. Let me introduce myself as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
While you share your screen. So as Daniel said, we went to Polkadot at January from in Hong Kong. My name is Yam. Me and Daniel, we are founders of Web3 Dev, and we loved this content because it's very practical, so all the other boot camps you can find in the builds section is all practical content. So like in the first or two sections, you already find commands and stuff to type on your terminal, so it's not a normal passive course. So this is very good to get expertise on Rust or Solana or Solidity. We have a lot of other courses. We even have a course to teach how to build a game. So it's very practical, and you can share that with your network. We have buttons for you to share with your Twitter, to include the certificate in your LinkedIn. So the all these courses is meant to help you progress in your career to become a professional developer. And that's why we are here trying to help you guys to extract the maximum from this. So yeah, any problem, any doubt, anything you need, just let me know on Discord. In the contents, you guys will see that we mention our handles in Discord. This way you can mention us to get help. And that's it. Now Daniel will introduce you a bit about our platform. It's very simple. There's just a few buttons with the most important stuff you must know. So yeah, go on, Daniel.
Yeah, I think before we start sharing the link, I would like to know more about you now that some people arrived. So we have people from different places all around the world, Nigeria, Canada. There are some people that just arrived. Hi, Kenti.com. I know this guy. He is from Hong Kong Tiger. Okay, no audio. Can you hear us, Mandip Rajpal? And please share in the chat with us, where are you from? Everybody that arrived a little bit later,
Yeah,
would
we
like
know
to
we
know,
have
where are you
from
from?
New France, Nigeria, Brazil. Where else? London.
And also, I would like to know what programming languages are you familiar with, or any programming language that you already worked with. And while you answer this
Wow.
question, we are going
So
to share our Discord. So it's very important for you to join our Discord. Let me share the Discord link.
I can put here.
Yes. I think this one will work.
I pasted already. I had it opening.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. So you can join. For those who are not yet in our Discord, it's very important for you to join the Discord, because everything we are going to say here, it will be available for you in the Discord, and also we will be there to help you throughout the journey. It's going to take some time for you to finish the course. As you can see, there are 6 sessions. Actually, there are 7 sections. The section 0 is like something very straightforward, the beginning of the boot camp. So we consider section 0 as something like warm up that we are going to do together today. But you have to follow all the lessons, and every section there are between 5 to 6 lessons, and so it's very intense. It's very something around 40 to 50 lessons that you have to finish. And we will be there in the Discord to help you and to listen to your doubt, to help you with coding, to help you with anything you might not only me and Ian, but also the whole Web3 Dev community. And we invite you to be there and also help your friends that are in the already working in the same project as you to evolve in the course. And as you evolve, your faces will appear here. So as you can see, when you register in the platform, there's a face here, and you're going to be shown up here with your faces, so we can see you, everybody's faces and building together. So there are, like, I am here because I started like a little bit before you, so I'm already in section 5. But there are some other people here, and some people that I think some people already started. So there are 4 people in section number 1. And so join our Discord. You just click here. And also, yeah, you could share about the wallet and what those guys are going to get when they finish the course.
Yeah, I would like to send you guys a link here where you guys can see in the OpenSea all the previous boot camps we did. So all the certificates from these courses are on-chain certificates. For sure, you can paste them on your LinkedIn. So this way we can track on-chain your whole performance, and everyone can see and show their previous courses. I think, Daniel, there is a bit of echo on the background of my voice, but I don't know if anyone is bothered by that. Just let us know in the comments, please. But yeah, all the courses have a on-chain certificate. Daniel is showing now on the screen, and just for you to understand this name, so you can see that we have, for example, Eternals and Pioneers. So now all of you guys are in the Pioneers course, because this is the first time we launched this course here. So you guys are pioneers in this content. And once the period end, I think we planned around 10 days, around one. If you spend around an hour per day during these 10 days, you can finish this course, because we will help you. So if you get stuck in any part, don't wait to let us know and ask for help, because our goal is to help you pass through everything between in these 10 days. So once you finish these 10 days, you will and finish the course for sure. If you finish like tomorrow, I I I I don't know if that is possible, but if you finish tomorrow because you start rushing now, you will receive the first NFT, then the second. So it's like a linear. And once you finished this course, we will open another one that will be opened for forever. That will be the Eternals cohort. So now you are in the Pioneers cohort, but we will have the Eternals cohort. So if anyone here has the doubt about will this course be opened forever, and the answer is yes. But if you finish in these 10 days, when after the course start, you get a more exclusive certificate, because you finish in the first cohort. You are on mute, Daniel. Let me unmute you.
Oh, okay, thanks. Usually it is 10 days, but this one, because it's longer than the usual boot camp, we give you 20 days. It's a
20.
little bit
Okay.
longer. So we're going to give you 20 days to finish, but I think it's possible to finish in 1 week. I think 1 week is a feasible time for those who dedicate their time. For those who don't have too much time to dedicate during the week, you can, of course, work during the weekend. The idea is that you can work in anytime you want. So the idea is to be self-paced. Every person has its own pace to finish the course. So that's why we leave you freely to do the lessons whenever you want, and we are available. This is the only moment that we are meeting in a synchronized way. Later on, we can meet in our Discord. So okay, so let's see if everybody is in the Discord. I can share my Discord here. Okay, I'm going to go to the Web3
Yeah.
Dev
What, Daniel?
Discord here.
Why you open I think is worth to mention that everyone can do this course. Like I mentioned 10 days and Daniel said 20, because previous courses we was like easier or shorter that could be done in 10 days. This course can be 20 or even less, but it's opened for everyone. So if you don't have experience with Rust, for sure will be a bit harder for you, but this course is very well structured. There is instructions explaining a bit of Rust syntax, the most exotic things of Rust compared to like most high level language. So if you don't have any experience, you can go through this course. We can help you. And if you already have some experience, will be easier for you in terms of language, but you have another challenges more related to blockchain development. And even if you already have some blockchain development and Rust background, you will still face some challenges because you will build the blockchain from scratch. But yeah, Daniel will show you now how to get support, and then we will talk more about the project
When
in
you get into our Discord, you are going to see down here. You go down here. Let me close all these groups. So there are study groups, public space, collaboration, and then you have builds. We don't call we used to call this builds and not boot camps because it's not exactly something that you just have some classes. The idea here is to build, so that's why we call them builds. And you should see this chat builds channel. If you don't, let us know. We can open this for you. But if you subscribe to the course, to this build, if you subscribe to the build, this one here, you probably see the channel. And then you can say hello here. So everybody that is watching right now, go there and say hello. So we know you are connected to the Discord. This is very important because
yeah, this is very
this is
important.
where you're gonna get help during the next 20 days, and it's very important. Okay, I see some hellos over there.
Yeah, so
Good.
as you guys can see, like we have specific channels for specific sessions to get easier for you and for us to help you get through the course. So if you are in the section 1 and you got stuck in, I don't know, some dependency or some doubt, you can go straight in the section 1 and paste your doubt, because you don't need to explain where you are doing what. You just get the name of lesson, or you say, hey, I'm stuck in the trying to do this in the correct section, and we will already have a very good idea about what step are you in, are you
I
at.
just realized that we don't have section 5 and 6 here, Jan.
Yeah, actually we have.
We
I
need to
just
create them.
asked Daniel. We had, but there is some problem with the visibility. I just asked Anna to fix that for us.
Ah, okay. Okay. It's not showing up to me, but it's there, right?
Yeah, so as you guys can see, this is the first time we're launching this course, so we test a lot in production. We are all developers here, so if you find any bug, any problem, anything that you think that could be improved, please let us know. We have a chat for that. Or if you don't find the correct chat, you can paste on general, tag me, tag Daniel, but let us know your impressions about our platform. It's the first time we have outside foreigners from Brazil, students that speak English here. So if you find anything that could be improved, please let us know. We are everything we do is open source. We are very open-ended and willing to get feedbacks from all of you guys.
Yeah, this is something very very important to be said. This platform here is available here, and you can contribute to anything related to this learning platform. Everything is open source. If you don't like it and you want to improve it, you can fork it and create your own. It's up to you. If you like it and you want to improve for the Web3 dev community, you just make a PR here, and there's a lot of people that already contributed. Look, there are many contributors from different places, so we are very pretty open to new contributions, and there are some instructions about how to install in your computer, and you can share with us the content itself. um, is um, is in this. So there are two repos, one with the content of the course and one with the software that runs the learning platform. The content is in this build space projects because we inherited this idea from build space. I don't know who is aware of build space, but it's a very um, um, inspiring company that created this learning journey in the past. Now they don't do this anymore, but we got some inspiration from them and started our own project after that. Okay, so yeah, let's. I can see the build. Joshua, you said that can't see the build channel. Okay, Joshua, are you? Um,
I think,
what is
have you
your?
guys,
You can send private. You can send in the main chat the
Daniel,
your username, and
but
we
you can
can.
open the Discord again and show the access to class channel for them. If they don't have if they are not seeing the builds, there is a channel called access to class where you can click in Rust state machine that is that this build, and you will uh, get access to the class. But
Yeah,
on the
here,
build
access to
section, yeah.
class and Rust state machine. Yeah, you just click this and you get access.
If there is anyone here that also can't see the channel, please let us know in the comments because it's very important for you guys to have access
Yeah,
to.
but remember, for you to have access, you have to subscribe in the platform, right? You have to go
Exactly.
here and then you there's a button. I am already subscribed, and then the lessons are available here. So let's talk a little bit about what we are going to build from in the next days. So every lesson is available here. You can read all the content in the platform, and there are also videos that you can watch in the platform, or you can follow. We have a YouTube playlist that you can also watch video by video, but you will have to come here because by the end of the lesson, you have to send a submission. You have to submit your lesson here, and each lesson has something to be submitted. So this is very important because this is the way we kind of check that you finish all the lessons. So it's very important for you to submit every lesson. And when you submit something, so this first one is just something um, tell you how you're feeling. You're gonna say, "Okay, I am feeling amazing," and then you just send. This first one is nothing. You don't need to know any. Don't need to know it. You just need to install. So let me go through this with you. Very simple. So you have to install Rust in your computer. For those who are not familiar with Rust, um, you can go to the Rust um, website, Rust book. There is a link over here, Rust book. And then you have the installation section, chapter 1. And then you follow all these instructions over here. When you install Rust in your server or in your machine, you are going to get this. Let me clean all this stuff. You're gonna have to run Rust C, and then you have it installed. So in my case, I already have version 179. Probably there is something a little bit newer than this one, but yeah, this one is pretty fine. Okay, so after installing Rust, you will go to any directory. So let me go to a temporary one here, and then you let me increase my terminal here so you can see better. Okay, then I create a directory. Then when I get into it, it's empty. There's nothing inside. And then I run this command cargo init. Okay, so there are some files over here. You don't need to know anything about it. And if you do cargo run, it's going to compile everything that is here and it's going to say hello world. Okay, so if you follow these very simple steps, cargo init, get into the directory, cargo run, and you get a hello world, you are part of the 0.00001% of the population who already run and compiled a Rust program. So
Mhm.
congratulations. If you got into this, leave a comment there for us. What about you, Jan? You did it?
No, not now. Actually, I was trying to help the guys who can't see the channel. Sorry, but I did that in the past, and I think that's a very
No,
good
I
time.
don't believe you. You have to show me a print of your
Okay,
hello
I'll send.
world.
I will show you guys how we do it by sharing in the channel progress. I think, Daniel, this is a good moment to speak about Rust. Why people should learn Rust in the first, you know.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, look, there
I
is.
have I have 10 reasons why you should learn Rust. I know at least 10 reasons why you should learn Rust. Give me one and I give you more 9 more.
Well, my first reason was because of Polkadot. I'm very connected to the ecosystem, and it's run it on Rust. For sure, I did some Rust coding for Solana, but I think Rust made me. It's making me a better developer, because you need to. It's hard for you to write bad code in Rust. I think it's one of the most growing ecosystem right now in terms of develop adoption, as I'm remembering from Stack Overflow reports. So there's a lot of good reasons to learn Rust.
Rust is blazing fast, man. It's almost as fast as C++. So you can run very, very fast code with a language that is not that hard to manage as C or C++. And Rust is, as you said, yeah, is a safe language. It's easier for you to get some null pointer exceptions or things like that, or Stack Overflow when you are programming in C. And Rust helps you to avoid these kinds of bugs. You can create a lot of concurrent code, so code that runs concurrently. So concurrency is very it's easy to do in Rust. And Rust is a growing ecosystem. I think it's one of the fastest one of the languages that is growing fastest in the last, let's say, 3 to 4 years. If you are a Web3 developer, most blockchains have something related with Rust. The community is amazing. The docs are available. You can read docs very easily and learn about it. And there is a great tooling and libraries, and you can develop from web to games to IoTs. So Rust is a very versatile. Um, yeah, wow! I told you a lot of reasons to learn Rust. I love Rust, and it's blockchain ready. as I said, like Web3, Polkadot is in Rust, Solana is Rust, Near is Rust. Many blockchains use Rust. So yeah,
Yeah,
most of
and
the
I think
libraries.
there's a lot of layer twos and ZK stuff, ZK related stuff that are building like cargo, a language related and based on Rust, like the one from ZK. I
Stellar
forgot.
is Rust. Renato, yeah, you're right. Stellar also Rust. Like, well pointed.
Cairo, I think, is based on Rust. Move is based on Rust.
Okay, guys, can you access the chat? Can you? Oh, okay, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put here in the Discord chat. I did step one. Hello world. If you did the step, react here in the Discord channel so I can see how many of you already finished step one. Hello world. Go
Can
to
you
our
guys see
Discord server and react.
my hello world?
Okay, good. Hello, FBI.
Okay,
I
does
think there are
anyone
some
has
people
any
that are.
doubt? Now is the perfect time for it, guys. If you have any doubt, any problem, please let us know.
Okay. I have to.
Yeah, there is something weird happening with the sections. Since you are the owner of the server, you should been seeing in the build section. I can see.
I think the channel is hidden. That's
Yeah,
why it's not there for me. Okay. Now it's showing up.
good.
Okay, I got it.
Everything's okay. Santos said. Anyone can confirm us? Please, guys, confirm to us that
Yeah,
is
I think
everything all
there's
set.
not a lot of people that finished this step one. Did you? Are you getting any? If you are having some difficulties, you can share in the chat, and we will try to help you. So, well, what we are going to build? Let me share with you the final code, so you can. It's a little bit of spoiler, but not that much. Don't worry, I won't spoil too much. Okay, here it goes. So as you can see, you are going to learn a lot. So you are going to learn about macros in Rust. You are going to build a blockchain that has balances, that has a proof of existence feature, and you are going to, by the end of these, let's say, 20 days, 10, 20 days, you will learn all this stuff. This is the final code. There's a lot of code over here. You're going to write all this code by yourself, starting from scratch. So the initial code is, what is the initial code? Let me get this. This is the code that you start. You start with this, like a open, a plain, empty directory with just two files, like this one, and that's it. And you will start to change this little by little. Every lessons you progress into creating new files, and then you're gonna have a balances. You learn how to create traits. What are traits? Structs, then you have implementations, and then you have enums, and you have types. So all these concepts are Rust, You don't need to know anything about this right now because all the lessons go through all these concepts little by little. Uh, Instead of learning all, because we could teach you Rust by going to all the features, because you have, for example, these documentations that you go data types, and then you see all the data types, and then you have functions, and then you see what are functions, and then you see comments, and then you how they do make comments. Okay, you could do it, but this is not that fun. Is much more fun to learn by creating a real project, something that you are going to run yourself and learn the concepts as you go. Of course, if you have some doubts, you can come here to the Rust book and look for answers, but it's much better to look when you need it than like just looking randomly. Uh, and okay, when you start looking at enum, then you come here and see, okay, let's see what enums are, and then you learn how to create an enum, and then you learn how they are created and different syntaxes and so on. So this is the idea. Instead of like going through the documentation and like memorizing everything you want, is much better to write a project, and the project is this blockchain that you create blocks. So let me just share this uh, piece of code with you. You create a block, and block has a header and has some extrinsics, which are like commands that you run in the blockchain. Who are the owners, or the wallet owners that are executing this, let's say, transactions in the blockchain, and what transactions do they want to to execute. So in this example here, we have a transfer from Alice to Bob, and the amount is 30. So this is something that you're going to learn how to build these structures, and then you execute these blocks in the blockchain, and you get some final state. When you run this code here, you get the blockchain state. So how many blocks were executed. You learn about nonces, and then you're gonna learn about this proof of existence. So it's a lot of content, a lot of very interesting stuff. And if you finish this by the end of the 20 days period, besides getting your NFT, and this is very important because this is just the first step. Like finishing this journey, this build is just the first step. We want everybody in this that is watching this video to join the Polkadot Blockchain Academy, and this is why we created this for you, because it's a pre-course that if you finish, you will be more than ready to go to the Polkadot Blockchain Academy and spend 5 weeks learning with the best, learning about all the blockchain concepts, and learning much more about Rust, and you'll be successful there and become a full-time Web3 developer, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's why all this content is built based on Substrate. I think we didn't talked about Substrate, but Substrate is a framework built by Polkadot engineers to build blockchains. So here, instead of using Substrate to build a blockchain, you will build a blockchain from scratch using like all the native resources from Rust, and you will completely understand how Substrate works. And this will get you all the knowledge needed to pass in the Rust test that is required to participate in the Polkadot Blockchain Academy. I think Polkadot Blockchain Academy was one of the most life-changing events in my life because one for sure was in the other side of the world. We went to Hong Kong, but was first time that I got really in contact, direct contact with masters from the blockchain space. You can see all the teachers, like all these guys works in Polkadot. And I don't know how many of you guys here know about Polkadot for sure. There is a lot of this drama related to OpenGov and price, but here we are talking about technology, about like the features and the functionalities this blockchain have, and is the by far the most robust one compared to others. So it can really manage, can really do and scale, and the way it does that is very beautiful, is very complex. And in this immersion of 5 weeks, you will pass through all the problems that blockchains have to scale, to keep security, and it's very worthy, like very, very, very worthy, because you learn a lot in a very fast pace. So all this content we are giving you guys here in this build, in this boot camp, is to prepare you to have the knowledge, necessary knowledge, to understand how blockchains works, to understand the difficulties, to understand the challenges. And if you want to go further, you will be able to go further with the Polkadot Blockchain Academy. But even if you don't want to, you will be able to understand other blockchains. When you look to Stellar, when you look to Ethereum, Bitcoin, and others, you understand like how the blocks are being produced, how balances are being updated, how transactions are being signed. All these steps is like worth a lot. When you are, even if you are enthusiast or an investor, you will open your mind to understand better how this all these systems works.
Yeah, see, Gregory commented that Brian Shen is the best, my former boss. Good. Yeah, they are great people. I learned a lot from. I had the honor to meet Brian as well, founder of Akala and many other like party people. Um, Here are all of them, like Sean, Kian, Joshi, all
Yeah,
of them.
we want to bring more content from PBA, and Joshi has produced a lot of good content, a lot of good tutorials, blockchain from scratch. There's a lot of stuff we want to bring to here. So yeah, we're very excited to launch this first build based on Rust State Machine, but there is a lot more to come.
Okay,
Okay, do you
perfect.
guys have any other doubt, idea, feedback, anything that we might help you here?
I think we can go a little bit further. Let me go to the next lesson.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is just to like create like when you start coding in Rust, there are some coding style libraries that you can install in your VS Code if you're using, or um any other editor that you might like. In my case, I already installed here the extension. It's called Rust Analyzer. Analyzer, I think it's this Rust Rust or fetching extensions. Okay, Rust. For some reason, it's not fetching that. It's taking a little bit to get. Okay, here it goes. Rust Analyzer. So this is the extension that is installed here in my, and this is makes my code like colorful and beautiful, easy to understand. So this second lesson is just this.
I think Daniel,
Okay.
it was worth mentioning that coding Rust without Rust Analyzer it's very hard. I think
Yeah, it's very hard.
there is developers that say
You
that
don't
is
want to do
impossible.
this. Yeah, yeah, and you can share. Oh, please do this. Share in your Twitter account that you are doing this with us. It helps a lot your progress, and also to, yeah, I'm gonna share this, and you can share yours as well, so we can, yeah.
Daniel, After you finish, there is a question about the Rust analyzer. I think there's people not familiar with VS Code extensions. Maybe you just
Yeah, okay, it's over here. Let me show you. You come here in the VS Code, you have the extensions tab. You can click here, or you can just hit. My computer is a Mac, so it's Shift Command X, but I suppose that in Windows it will be something similar. Control Shift X, and then you just search for Rust analyzer, and then you're gonna get it, and then you install. In my case, it's already installed. That's why I don't need to install it. Yeah.
I think, Susanna, Linux will be the same. If you are in VS Code, there will be a icon about extensions, or you can type how to open extensions on VS Code and like Linux or your platform. But there is an icon right in the left side of about extensions. Then you click and you can install the Rust Station Machine, Rust Analyzer extension. Yeah, VS Code is the IDE we are using, but I think is one of the most known by developers. But everyone has his own preference. But probably if you use another platform, there is extensions. I don't know. I always used VS Code. I don't know if there is Rust Analyzer for others.
Okay. Thanks for asking, Susanna. Um, okay. Answering the question, Joshua question for the Polkadot Academy, is it physical or online? So it's physical. I mean, it's on-site course, and you got everything paid for you for these 5 weeks. The only thing that you need to pay is like your ticket to get there, and even if you don't have a way to travel to the place, probably if you are one of the few people that got selected, they will have a way to get you there. If you really show that you want to do it, I think it's possible to gain a sponsorship to for flights, something like that. But once you are there, you're gonna have an hotel room and meals, everything that is included for you in this 5 weeks. So it's an on-site, very intense process. You spend like 5 weeks working hard, 8 to 12 hours every day from Monday to Monday. No, almost no rest at all. Very intense and very fun.
Yeah, and the best
Okay.
part, you don't do it alone. There is a lot of other students and a lot of support teachers and a very, very good and powerful environment for you to go through this process, this intense process.
Okay. So I'm going to follow. I'm going to create the first file so you can see. Uh, I I will create a new file here, the balances, and this is where we are going to start our code. In Rust, when you have this main.rs, this is the main file. So when you run cargo run, it will execute this. So basically, as you can see, if I change anything here, like for example, let's change something. Hello, Web3 Dev students. And then if I run it again, you see that now it's changed. And very interesting is that this is compiled and run just after. So if you look at the target directory, if I look into this, whoop, wait a minute, target, you see that there's a debug, and then there is this Rust state machine file. And if I execute this file like this, you see it's an executable. It's a file that I can, as you can see, it's a very lightweight file, just 400K, which is for something that is completely self-running. If you copy this file to another Mac and run, it will run. So has all the libraries and everything from Rust that you need to run this file. And if I run it, it will like say execute the file in the end. And I can like print anything I need. Like let's print. If I run it again with cargo run. And then you can see. So this is the main file. But if I want to create other files to organize them, I have to import. For example, I will put mod balances, and then everything that is here is going to be imported into the main. So for example, if I have a struct like, for example, let's call it palette. You don't need to worry about this naming yet. But if I run, you see that it's already importing. It's running. It is telling me that there is something that I have a warning that is not being used, but it's fine. I can create, for example, palette. Like this. Oh, no. There's an error here. Yeah, it's important. Then I can run it the same. It doesn't show the error anymore because it's not like I don't need to.
Yeah, the borrow checker can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Yeah, it's importing it's importing the palette, and then I can give this struct some, for example, some value like balance, let's say U32, and then I can create it like balance 100, like something like this. Starting balance, and then I have something like x dot balance. And as you can see, I am already, I just created random code here for you to all these concepts you will learn as you go. But you are seeing that I just created this to show that I can create something here and I can import something in the other file. So you see, you organize your code in different files and in different modules. So your exercise is to create this empty struct here. Of course, I can do this. Yeah, let me just remove this. You don't need to do this as well. And just import. So this is the first lesson. You see, the first lessons are very simple, not that hard. But as you go on and as you move on, it's going to get harder. Uh, okay, so let's recap everything. Young, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's very like I said. Now, if anyone has any doubt, please let us know in the comments. But just to wrap up everything, we we created this whole structure to give you the best support ever. So you need to connect your Discord and the platform to get access to a good support and get access to the channels, to the specific sections if you have any problem in any section. And all this course is meant to help you progress in your career as a Rust developer. So in the end, you receive an NFT certificate that you can see on chain, you can track on chain, you can share it on your LinkedIn. We have a tutorial how you can show the certificate in your LinkedIn account. So it's very important for us for that you don't get stuck in anything that stops you from finishing, like, oh, this is being too hard, I can't do it. Please let us know, get help. Other developers who are also doing this progress are willing to help you get to the end, to finish everything. So if you have any doubt, any problem, just you can just tag me on Discord or tag Daniel or tag Anna. It's just Nomad Bitcoin, Danny Cookie, or Anabida. And in the end of 20 days, so all this course is structured in a way that we expect you to finish in these first 20 days. You will receive your certificate from this cohort. And if you don't finish in these 20 days, don't get sad, because you will still be able to finish, because the course will be available forever. And you will also receive your NFT. Your certificate will just be different because just the name of the cohort, but what matters is that you learn and you understand this content, because this content is very high level. So if you can finish this, you can put this in your portfolio, because this is not some random documentation tutorial that you just start and finish and okay, I know a bit about Rust. No, you really understand how to build a blockchain. You understand a lot of important pieces that can help you to get a job or a freelance or anything that you want to do with this knowledge. This can prove that you understand Rust and how to build blockchains using Rust. And I think that's it, Daniel. I don't know if there's any other doubt anyone has. Please let us know in the comments. Otherwise, I think we shared everything that we think is most important for you guys to understand how the dynamics works, how this course is structured, for you to extract the most of it.
Sure. And yeah, so happy coding. Let's learn some new language. I'll be with you in the next weeks, and let us know if you need anything. When you finished your lessons, sometimes you have to create screenshots, as I did here. You just submit your screenshot
Yeah,
proving that you.
well mentioned. And it's very important to share your progress, because once you share your progress, other students that are following the Discord, they see, oh, there's people getting progress in this. I can get help from them. We've seen that in the past, and this really helps. If you have any doubt, paste on the channels, but also if you are progressing in the course, go in the progress channel and share your progress. Paste, oh, I'm just going to the next section. Even when in the lessons, when you are passing through the content, we paste a few texts that is easier for you to copy and paste, like, hey, I just finished the section blah blah blah, and I learned how to do this and this and that. And then you can copy this and paste just to share your progress, because it's very important for us to see that you guys are learning.
Sure. Okay.
All right, guys, I think that's it. No doubt, no question. Everyone understands how it works, what is needed to do now. So let's code. Bye, guys. See you.